like Brantley, but I'm going to say what I feel. If you love somebody, the first thing out your mouth shouldn't be like, what's the money like? She's doing what she thinks is best for her. A little bit of a hypocrite, and I say hypocrite because
Say my name.
Breaking Banquet.
You're goddamn right.
I don't know much about Keem's personal life, right? Like I don't know how his interpersonal relationships is, but I almost remember to a T that Keemstar and his fiance are in, I don't want to call it an open relationship, but a relationship where like they're willing to bring other girls into it. So like what I think I seen was just two consenting adults being cringe. That's what I seen, right? Like what I took away from that wasn't like, oh no, this guy's a little bit of a hypocrite, and White Claw does not help the man's game whatsoever. And I say hypocrite because like Keem would like ban people for like having like links on his friends list and shit like that. On their friends list, ban people for having links on their friends list, and he's out here gooning. So take with that what you will, but that's my whole take on the whole Links Keemstar situation. Why is it? How bad did that just sound? Is my voice gotten better? That's better. Yeah, it was really blown out. Did you guys understand anything I just said? Do I need to repeat it? What happened with Keemstar? All right, let's go over this one more again. Keemstar got to feeling good one night, sipping it up, having a great time. Captain White Claw, and he got on the phone with another girl named Lynx. Lynx used to be his personal assistant, used to be one of the Lolcow queens, blah, 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 right? And they ended up talking for an undisclosed amount of time. I think it was 4 hours. And they were both sipping Grandpa's cough syrup. And Keem is in a relationship where like he's allowed to bring other girls into that relationship. And I guess he was feeling Lynx that night. And he spit some terrible game to her, and that's what it was. It was two consenting adults. I mean, like you could take the term consenting like an air quotation if you would like to, because they were both drunk. Right? It's not like one party was sober and another party was not sober. They were both on the level playing field as far as I'm concerned, and it was just a cringe conversation where they both had a little too much to drink, and probably were thinking with chemical reactions more so than their brain. That's the end all be all of it. I don't think it's going to go anywhere. I don't think anybody's getting divorced or having marriages called off or anything of that nature. I think it's just something that probably shouldn't have been recorded, but it is what it is. I mean, if you want to go one step further with that. Keem even states in the call, like, hey, if you record me, I'm going to be so upset. And the other person had the wherewithal to record it. So, like, it wasn't. So both of them were at the point where, like, oh, somebody could record what we're saying and nobody would like what we're saying. It's to me, that's just personal business. Like, you don't like somebody, you hang up. It's interesting. It's tea. And yeah, you can make fun of Keemstar for it. I think he'd probably be open for this. Like you could call him like Goonstar or Cumstar or all this other stuff. Like there's a picture of Keemstar back in the day where like when he had Boogie like dress us up like going to war, where he had like eye paint and like a head bandana. You could make a meme out of him and be like looking for those fresh nude pics or some shit like that. There's all kinds of fun you could have with it. But like people that want to come out here and be degenerate with it, what do you think of the narrative that Lynx is disabled, so he took advantage of it? Lynx's disability is like she needs hearing aids, if I remember correctly. Like I don't want to be this guy, but how is that like? How is a girl that needs hearing aids, who's obviously having a conversation with a guy and can understand him clearly, somebody taking advantage of them? I don't understand that at all. Like that's people reaching and try, like, again, making mountains out of molehills. Why does Lynx think I owe her $1,500? I didn't watch said video, but if I had to assume, me and Lynx were going to do commemorative statues of me. There were going to be 10 of them in total. They were going to be like a limited edition run, and we were going to sell them for a amount of money. That amount of money was $500 a piece, right? And I was supposed to sign the bases. We sold 2 of them already that didn't have signed bases. We were going to sign the rest of the bases. So she sent me the other 8's bases to sign. And at that time, at that particular time when I got the bases, Keemstar goes, cut off all communication with Lynx. So like if you had like links on your profile on a Discord, or you had like any kind of like talking to, texting, or like even in their Discord or whatever it might be, he was like banning you from like Lolcow Live. So like at that point I cut off all communication with Lynx, so I left like the bases on the floor back here, which I thought was fine. And the reason I thought it was fine is because like we sold 2 of them, and I told her, hey, just keep the money, right? Like is what it is, make you some money. And I figured the 2 that we actually sold would cover like the shipping and handling for the bases and the material. But I don't know the full story. Like maybe she sold more of them and she needed the bases back to make the sale and the money. I don't know. There's all kinds of like ways that it could have went wrong, but that's where I'm at with it. Have you ever noticed that I'm the only one who ever stands up to Keemstar hybrid moments? Honestly, that's my own stupidity, and that's just who I am as a person. Like I have authority issues, and I always will. I've never looked at another man as my boss.
Could do it super easy, and we could do it right now. We could shave those eyebrows. The chat's demanding the beard as well.
I'm so excited to see him with a beard. I've never seen this. This should be good.
Hitler stash, just the side. Yes, yes.
And that's the reason why I'd rather do this for less money than do something more constructive, right? Like there's situations where like I'll look at another man with respect and I'll respect his opinion, but I've always been a firmly kind of dude that's like, you can ask me to clean the bathroom, never tell me to clean the bathroom.
Do it right now. The chat's demanding the beard as well.
And with that being said, that's not me trying to be Billy Badass or anything like that. It's just like I always try to keep myself in a position where I don't have to make money. Like my goal for most point is like try to keep myself in a position like if I make money today, cool. If I don't, whatever, right? Like that's usually my end goal with life. Money has no bearing on what I do because like I look at money really differently than everybody else. Like take somebody like Keemstar, for example. Keemstar looks at money as something that you grab, you hoard like a dragon. To me, I look at money as a way to make people leave me the fuck alone. Like, if you got money, you can have what you want to have, which is like lights and internet and shit like that and food. But for the most part, as long as you pay your bills, everybody leaves you the fuck alone. And that's where I'm at, right? I think Joe Rogan said freedom is going to a restaurant and ordering whatever you want to eat without looking at the price. And that's basically sums up money, right? If you want to have something, you get it. That's essentially how I look at money. And like I don't let money sway me unless it's something dire. Like if my wife had like this huge copay and had to have some type of like surgery for cancer or something like that, I'd be more money driven than I am currently. But I can never see myself being like Elon Musk, right? Richest man on the planet, has the most net worth on the planet, runs his Twitch chat in sub-only mode. It's like, okay, big ups Elon Musk. I look at money as a luxury not to have stress. And there's all kinds of variables that go with that. There's always it's always be, would $1 million fix my depression? It'd probably make it worse. Like if somebody gave me a windfall right now of $1 million, I just say somebody said, here, sign this, Mr. Jordan, and like boom, $1 million in a suitcase right now, taxes paid. I wouldn't know what I would do differently. Like honestly, I'd I'd probably put it in a mutual fund. Because, like, as it sits right this moment, this exact moment, I have zero debt. Right? I have absolutely zero debt. My house is paid for. All my cars are paid for. You know, I just put a new roof on the house. We got a new air conditioning in the house in the last couple years. I got that kind of stuff. So I currently have zero debt. So like, there wouldn't even be nothing to pay off. I mean, that's not to say that I can't accrue debt. You discovered you ignore the hate, brother. Keep pushing, Richard. Would I keep Kelly around with $1 million in the bank? 100%, dude. Kelly, like, you guys don't realize how good of a girl Kelly is. Like, I don't know if I could actually find a girl better than Kelly. I mean, Diablo 2 is one of those things that it doesn't really... Diablo 2 is one of those games that nobody shows up for. Absolutely nobody. I know, like, people will be like, oh, look at you fall off 200 viewers is what I usually pull. Do I think Brantley has been groomed? It's hard to talk about Brantley without her getting mad. I'm going to say, Brantley, love you, girl. But I'm going to say what I feel right now, right? I feel like Brantley is a good person. I feel like she has a lot of life skills that will benefit her very well. And I feel like she's doing what she thinks is best for her. Right? But who am I to say anything? It's not my personal life, anything. I feel if you love somebody, you shouldn't... The first thing out your mouth shouldn't be like, what's the money like? Right? What's the money situation? That's my only issue with Brantley's situation. It's like, oh. Because like for me, if I were to die right now, I'd want everything I have to go to Kelly.
Can you hear me? Help
But
me.
I'm old school, I guess. I mean, like, and a lot of guys have been burnt with this way of thinking, right? Because like a lot of guys
Anyone?
will rush into a relationship. You better like and subscribe for more Breaking Banquet content.